All right, everyone, we have big breaking news. Donald Trump has suspended immigration into the United States. President Donald Trump says he will temporarily suspend immigration to the United States while the Chinese virus crisis continues to claim American lives. On Monday evening, Trump said he will pause all immigration, a moratorium that has not been enacted in 4 decades. Well, at least 22 million Americans are unemployed due to mandatory business closures. He tweeted at 7:06, "In light of the attack from the invisible enemy, as well as the need to protect the jobs of our great American citizens, I will be signing an executive order to temporarily suspend immigration into the United States." Trump's upcoming executive order to pause immigration to the U.S. is widely supported by American voters. An Ipsos poll released this month found that nearly 8 in 10 Americans, or about 79%, want a full halt on immigration to the U.S. Likewise, the latest Pew Research Center survey reveals that more than 80% of American adults call mass migration to the U.S. a threat. So they go on, Breitbart kind of toots their own horn. During the Depression, mass unemployment was eased by major cuts to legal immigration. So they took our jobs. Not just a joke. Since at least 1999, U.S. legal immigration system has predominantly delivered green cards to Mexican nationals, Chinese nationals, and Indian nationals. Over a single 2-year period, 2000 and 2001, the U.S. delivered green cards to more than 100,000 Chinese nationals. From 2016 to 2018, the U.S. delivered green cards to more than 220,000 Chinese nationals and 184,000 Indian nationals, the overwhelming majority of which join the U.S. workforce and compete for jobs against Americans. Trump's authority over immigration, like all other presidents, is vast and broad. In June 2018, the U.S. Supreme Court reaffirmed the president's control over legal immigration in Trump versus Hawaii. The court stated that presidents have extraordinarily broad discretion to admit or exclude foreign nationals from the U.S. when they believe doing so is in the national interest. And here, of course, you can see with unemployment spiking out of control, people out of work, not able to pay their bills or rent. We're not able to get medical supplies because everything's manufactured overseas. We're closing the borders. We're shutting it down. For how long? We don't know. The details are sparse. But we are swinging, and I've talked about this, from the lower left of the political compass to the upper right, from the quadrant of chaos to the quadrant of order. And this is what it looks like. This is a big surprise. And this is, of course, right as he's trying to restart the country, he's going to close the borders. It's very interesting timing. And I think you're going to see it's going to be a huge net benefit to the average American citizen. It's really going to help us get back on our feet and get going again. And maybe really re-examine this whole immigration situation a lot more reasonably and seriously with the attention it deserves. So we'll let's watch this closely and see how it all plays out. But very, very interesting times.